Whoop whoop fam, much clown love, and I want to thank you all 200 subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. Now, I'm going to read something here that I found very interesting. Okay, now this is where I'm being viewed at. The United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, Sweden, Germany, the Netherlands, Norway, Denmark, Belgium, Poland, Ireland, Latvia, New Zealand, Estonia, Finland, Bulgaria, Slovenia, Switzerland, Lithuania, Israel, Italy, Spain, France, Aruba, Portugal, Costa Rica, Saudi Arabia, Isle of Ma, Japan, Kuwait, China, St. Vincent, and apparently I'm also being viewed in one other place, Baghdad. So I want to thank all my viewers that have subscribed to this channel, all 200 of you, and I do thank you and appreciate it. And all those other countries that are watching, thank you. Thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. What can I say? You guys are amazing. Okay? And I hope I reach the 1,000 mark. Help me get 1,000 subscribers if you can. If not, let's talk about something now. I saw something amazing. Very amazing. Besides me. Okay? Besides me being amazing. Yes, I'm amazing. I'm a legend in my own mind. Anyway, I am a juggalo entertainer. People are wondering who I am. I have cancer, back problems, I have muscle and nerve damage in my back, and it's not from my weight, it's from an accident I had. I also had stomach surgery. I had the original weight loss surgery. Okay, that means the original one where they cut you wide open from basically stem to sternum in the gut. Then they opened you up and they made like a little pouch and everything else. Side effect, hernias. Well, the hernias got worse and worse. I didn't have my insurance anymore because I went back to work. Got sicker and sicker, and I was living in Vegas. Finally came back to California where I lived most of my life. And basically my intestines got caught inside the muscle walls. Started cutting the blood off, so they gave me hernia surgery. Now, even though I had the weight loss surgery and I'm big, I lost a lot of weight. I got down to like 300 pounds. They said it wasn't enough to have the hernia surgery at the time. So while I was getting sicker and sicker and stuff, this happened in the 1980s, it got worse and worse and worse and worse, and I gained most of my weight back. I got up to, first I was 677 pounds. 677 pounds. No, I wasn't smoking marijuana at the time. And now I use medical marijuana, which is legal for California. But a fat man does not need the munchies. Okay? Does not need the munchies. Okay? You really want to gain more weight. So then, after the surgery, about 4 or 5 months later, I went back to work. I went to work for a company that basically was in Orange County, and I had to take a train from San Bernardino all the ways. I had to take 2 trains, which were the metro rails out here, and 4 buses. And then I realized I couldn't come home by it because I had to go to work the next day. By the time I got home, I would basically have to come back out again to go to work. So while I was working, I put several sets of clothes in a bag, like a gym bag, a big one, for work, and I basically went out there. I was sleeping on train benches. I am not kidding. I went in and, was it the, like porta-johns and stuff, the big ones for handicap, I would change my clothes in there. But before I would do that, before I left work, I would go into the bathroom, and since no one was around, I would wash myself up and everything like that, you know, like a sponge bath. Then put the clothes on, and then, you know, go ahead. Go to the train bench, like at the metro rail, and I'd sit there on the bench and go to sleep. And then I'd wake up, go get something to eat, and go back into work. Did that for like 4 days straight, and then I got to go home for 3 days. Or actually 2 days. Then I go back out. The problem was, on holidays, trains don't run. The buses don't run. So I got stuck out there. So then I went back to work, went to a company, became a trailer guard. It was awesome, made good money, living on site, getting paid for it. Basically worked 7 days a week. And now these questions I'm answering because people have been asking me questions. Okay, so this, just bear with me. Basically, I was doing trailer work and everything, and in 2007, I got, not 2007, my mistake, 2009 in October, it was 112 out. That was my laundry getting done. It was 112 out. I had a temperature of 103, but I'm not going to quit working, you know, get sick and not go do it. So I go ahead and I'm making my rounds, and the water was shut off, so I had no water out there. So I called my boss. They were going to bring me some out. So for about 5 hours, I had no water. They were trying to get out there, but, you know, not many supervisors on a weekend. I'm out there working, and I'm driving along in the golf cart. All of a sudden, I passed out or something. The cart fell over and landed on me. Okay, and I landed on a rock pile, like broken rock and gravel and metal, and it hit me in the back, and the cart was on top of me. Well, I was laying there, and I was really sick, and finally, I basically woke up, and I pushed the cart as much as I could, and I got it off me. Called my boss, told him what was happening. He took me to the doctor. They got someone there, and basically the doctor said, okay, just go ahead and follow up with your doctor later. Everything seems all right. I said, okay, fine. So I went ahead, went back to work the next day, and I ended up following up with my doctor. I didn't feel good. My gut was like solid red on the outside. I couldn't figure it out. What happened was, there is like the mesh netting they put in to hold your intestines in. All right, because the muscles no longer, you know, together. And basically I keep shuddering when I think about it because it kind of ruined my life, but it stuck to the intestine wall and caused a pinhole leak in my intestine. That means the biofluid was leaking out around my stomach area where the intestines were. I had a quart of pus that was inside me with an infection. Now I'm a big guy. I didn't have diabetes or anything like that, but as soon as that happened, the infection was there, caused the sugar to rise, and I didn't know, and caused me to go into massive diabetes. That besides the massive diabetes, they had to put a hole in my stomach, not my stomach, but the skin, to drain it out. It was about this big. And they had to drain it out, the pus, and it was about a quart of pus. Every time an overweight person my size, at the time I was 5'20", has surgery, it's like flipping a coin, heads or tails. I said, he's died today? No, he's not dying today. He can live. So then I go ahead, and they're draining it, and I couldn't work. But that means I had nowhere to go, because when you're a security guard for a trailer guard, you put your money up. You put your money up just in case you need it. Well, I didn't have nowhere to go at the time, or nothing, and I was in the hospital, so they had to stay longer. I was in there for about 14 days. So then I found a boarding house. I used my money. I paid for it. It's basically board and care. Met some nice people, and they had a machine that was attached to my stomach. It was like a vacuum suck. It sucked out the infection and blood and had to be changed. I had nurses and doctors seeing me all the time. It got worse and worse and worse. Okay, the machine wouldn't suck this. Something was wrong. I kept saying, there's more infection. There shouldn't be more infection. What's wrong? Now, here's the bad part. They didn't know about the pinhole leak, the doctors and stuff. All they saw was the infection and sucked it out. So the biofluid was still coming out of my intestines. And it was sucking it out and causing the infection still, and they couldn't figure it out. I told the doctor. They checked it again. They said, maybe it's the mesh netting that's inside holding your stomach together. I said, well, maybe it is. They went in, gave me surgery. Hey, let's flip the coin again. Okay, Ken, go for your test. I said, well, okay, so they took it out, and there was some left in there. And they looked again, and, Doc, the infection's still there. Oh, wow, it still is. I said, yeah, and my sugar's not going down from this infection. I don't know what to do. He goes, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. They did more lab tests and stuff. Ken, we're going to do a little surgery. Just cut a little bit of this stuff out. It's not a massive thing. It'll probably be an in-house thing. I said, okay, fine. So I go in. They said, it's not going to be in-house. You have to go to the surgery room. I said, can I be awake for it at least? What? I said, I really don't want to go under. And I said, explain. It's like flipping a coin. He said, I understand. So I go ahead. They go in there. Ken, we got some bad news. I said, what? There is a pinhole leak in your intestinal wall caused by the gauze that stuck to it that was holding your thing in, and we just spotted it now. So they put me under again. Coin gets flipped. I survive. Now, I made a comment a long time ago. I said, I said, God, I'd love to outlive all my friends and everyone. I said, everyone I know to, to survive the end of the world. Well, everyone around me is dropping like pellets. I mean, I'm very unhealthy and everything else. These healthy people are dropping left and right. I said, if God agreed to this, something's wrong, because every time I meet someone and get to know them, they're an acquaintance or someone I know. So, you see what I'm saying, the joke on that? But if you don't believe in God, it just means I'm one lucky person. Well, back to it. They went ahead, fixed it and everything. After the surgery, there's a thing called tunneling. Since I have no muscle to hold it in, it's just skin holding it in, there's like these holes going through under the skin where it's healing up. And they're not healing up right. They're abscessing, they're popping, my gut, I end up in the hospital. So right now, it has healed completely. I'm not going to show my belly. I know you guys want to see it, but I'm not going to do it. And so basically, it's pretty much healed over, but the nerves in my back are messed up. I have diabetes. I have massive high blood pressure, and at that time, I didn't have high blood pressure. I was fine. No diabetes, no high blood pressure. The infection caused it. So I was living in that house, and then I went ahead and I rented a house with another gentleman. That nice little house in San Bernardino. It's a 2-bedroom. We were paying $1,000 a month, and then we had to pay utilities and stuff. Not bad. Person I was living with, I met at the boarding care house. He seemed like a nice guy. Well, this nice guy was bipolar schizoaffecto, and I had been in jail. I didn't hold that against him. I got to know him. He seemed like a nice guy. Till he started having episodes, hearing people say they're talking about him and calling him names and this, that, or the other. They're trying to kill him. We moved in the house. I was all set. I was going to turn the garage into a YouTube studio so I can go ahead and do my YouTube videos. And, try to do like everyone else and make a partner. I want to be a YouTube partner. If you guys want to help, subscribe to me. If you don't, I understand. If you notice, I won't subscribe to a lot of people. I will friend you. This way here, you will see my videos. I will see yours. If you like them, you will subscribe to me. And if I like yours, I will subscribe to you. I don't like the Cosmic Panda front page. Okay, I said it, people. It's over. And so he moved in. We were there for a while. I needed to get up and move around, so I got myself a puppy dog, my kitty cat. My kitty cat I love, my cat dog. She helped me move around to get up, take care of her and stuff. Otherwise you just lay around and feel miserable. We moved out of there because a guy thought, my roommate said the neighbors are trying to kill him. Everybody wants to kill him, so I moved. He was getting a place of his own. Well, nope, he wasn't getting a place of his own. He asked if he can move in where I'm at now. Okay, this gentleman I ran into at the pharmacy at the hospital. We talked. We both played Dungeons and Dragons stuff, got to know each other. He said, what the heck, yeah, he can move in. He charged me so much. I was living in the back over there where the grow room was, so I grow my medical marijuana as legal for Prop 215 in California. And he started hearing voices. After he was here almost a year, he started hearing voices and stuff saying, everyone's trying to kill him, poison him, blah, blah, blah. Well, I still wasn't feeling good. His dog died, the one I gave him, because I had 2 dogs to take care of. So I gave him my other one. Her name was Coco. Coco was a half pit bull and half lab. She made her face look like a pit bull. She was lovable. He was beating on her. He was kicking her. He was doing all kinds of things to her. I'd hear the dog scream. I said, dude, what's going on? Oh, I just smacked her because she's doing wrong. What'd she do? She has diarrhea and she shit and it squirted all over and it like painting the wall. I said, dude, what are you feeding her? Well, I gave her this, quit giving her adult food, quit giving her human food, and quit giving her this dog food. She doesn't like it. Apparently, it's causing it. Quit putting her outside in the cage and not paying attention to her. Because it got to the point where I was helping him, I was his payee. Because he received Social Security too at the time and he couldn't control his money. So I was taking care of everything fine. He was taking his medication, everything was good. I went to Social Security, he seems to be doing fine. I give him his money and everything is fine. So they made him his own payee. As soon as he became his own payee, he went out of his mind. Everyone's trying to kill him and stuff. I said, look, stop it. He's okay. I said, the dog's whining the dog thing. Well, what do you want me to do? Put her on a chain. Just make sure you come out and check on her so she doesn't spin around, and choke herself and kill herself. He said, okay, fine. I come out. I said, hi, Coco. How you... Coco? There's a body laying there, and I see flies on her. I'm going, what the hell? So I go up and said, Robert, what? What's going on? Now, this ain't Sideshow Bob that I'm living with, the Robert. The other gentleman was named Robert, too. I go over, and I'm telling him, he goes, oh, I checked on her about not more than 15 minutes ago. Dude, the dog is stiff. Rigor mortis set in. It took a while to do this. You did not do that. So now, he says, I killed his dog. Why would I kill my dog that I love, that I gave to him, because I know I can still take care of it and be around it? Why would I kill my own dog? He didn't check on her. She killed herself by accident. So he buries her in the backyard and takes off with this really weird woman. She looks like a little boy. And she does. She looks like a walking skeleton. He's happy. He's having sex. He's always bitching about her. Pardon my language. He's always complaining about her massively. He wants her out. I said, fine. So the gentleman in the house says, we'll talk to Ken. He's the one that said it would be all right because they put it all onto me. And you want to make your friend happy. I go ahead and tell him, hey, you want her gone? Yeah, put it on me. So he goes, okay, fine. I said, you need to leave. Why? It's real simple. You're causing Robin to be miserable. He goes, well, yeah. And your son is vandalizing stuff. She had a little boy that kept coming over, and now, you know, she wanted to live there, and this one. The woman moved in less than 3 months. I told him it was going to happen. I said, and I don't want it. He was happy because he was getting, let's put it this way. He was getting loving, sex. Okay, but he didn't want to deal with her. And then found out she was on, was it probation or parole? I said, this is real good, and we're growing medical marijuana, legal Prop 215, in next door here, where we're living, right in the middle. Then her son was coming over. Now her son's going through, coming in, carving things on the door and stuff. I'm going, this is getting really weird. Okay, so I told her she needs to leave. Now. I will give you to the end of the day to leave. She goes, what? I said, I'm telling you, you have the end of the day to leave. She went ahead and she did leave. He came back and yelled at me, why'd you tell her to leave? You told me to. No, I didn't. Right. So he went ahead. He was gone for like almost to the end of the month. Now we're on a month-to-month basically lease with the owner here, which is our friend. Supposedly our friend because of Sideshow Bob is my friend. Okay, Robert is my friend. The other Robert started calling, making death threats and stuff, and then we're getting letters and police visits showing the police are looking from the bad checks unit for him. We can't find him. I said, well, here's some messages he left me. Oh, okay. I said, by the way, the gentleman has a hand crossbow and one you can't. What? I said, yeah. They said, he can't have that. He does have it. How do you know he has this? So I showed him some pictures on my computer. Oh, my God, he does. I said, here's a video. Wow, he's pretty accurate with that. Okay, thank you. We've marked down he now has a weapon, and he's apparently a marksman with it. I said, it's your business. I'm still getting death threats from him. So I go ahead. Now I am basically in the house, the regular house, and we're cleaning up the grow rooms because we will be growing our medical marijuana. Prop 215, California legal. Don't you love when I say that? And It'll be cleaned up, and we will be having medical marijuana garden in there, and or tomatoes, as you want to say it. And let me take my hat off. I'm not in pimpolo mood today, but I am a juggalo still, no matter what. And I'm here. The bed behind me is my dog's bed. Yes, she has her own bed. I do lay on it once in a while. She gets mad at me and growls. But behind me is a lot of stuff there. We're going to be moving and stuff. I just moved in here 2 months ago. But I've been pretty much sick with the chemo and everything for my cancer. I also have cancer, people. I think I said that before. Then I lost my wallet. Everything has been going downhill. I want to thank a couple of people that are juggalos and juggalettes. They asked me not to. I want to thank them, but they asked me not to say anything. They actually found some shirts that were juggalo shirts about my size. And they sent them to me. And I do thank you. I didn't ask for them. They sent them. I do want to thank you. Thank you very much. All 4 of you. Somebody said he's going to send me a juggalo hat because I don't have any juggalo hats. Everything I had was juggalo, was in the trailer, and it was stolen. Exactly. It was stolen out of my work trailer because I wasn't there and I could not lock it up. So basically somebody broke in and took it all out, or someone at the work who works doing fixing trailers took it out and stole it. I was missing one of these. Had to buy a new one. I was missing my little laptop. And I lost all my juggalo gear. Over $3,000 worth. I even had the leather jacket. They had up there, cost over $300 something. And it was my size. My size. Expensive. Very nice. I lost my juggalo chain, just with the hatchet man on it. My ring. My belt buckle. I lost a lot of things. The only thing I haven't lost, because I can't lose it, is I love Psychopathic Records music. I love the band called ICP. No, I don't want to date them or have sex with them or marry them. On YouTube, I've met a lot of people, and I talk to them quite often. Juggalo ones, okay? I will be having a list giving a shout out to every juggalo that's on my channel. That's a lot of juggalos and juggalettes. And the ones that are not. Now, I do have a chat room. It does open up. Sometimes I open it or Shane will. We do put links, so if you're friends with me on there, send me a message on my G Plus page. It says Hunter Valentine, and it says the Juggalo Vlogs. If I get the message, even though you add me, I have to add you. This way I put you in a circle, and my invites will be there. I have a Juggalo circle, and I have a YouTuber circle. So if you're a YouTuber with a channel, you can come in. But I'm going to tell you right now, no bromances. And if no one understands what that is, it means a guy hanging on to another guy and just talking about their videos. That person you're talking to, making quotes about all his videos. Okay, you can leave quotes on the channel. You can say you liked a video, it was awesome, blah, blah. You can ask him how he did it. That's great. It's a different conversation. But no offense, don't be hanging off his genitals. Leave the man alone. Okay, same with me. No bromances. If you're a woman, you come in and there's a female, oh, I love your videos, but don't be coming on a les lance or a bisexual lance or whatever you want to call it. Just talk to them about one video, that's fine. Ask about, we talk, we're guys in there. We get one girl comes in once in a while. No offense, we're breaking wind in there. We're burping. Everything gets dickered in there. We talk about our lives besides that. Now you'll find out I do talk about my viewers and stuff like that there. You can do that. We're YouTubers. One video right now is basically 1,500 views. 1,500. That's what you need for YouTube partnership, but you need it on almost all your videos. Now, this video here is about 24 minutes long, so I'm going to have to stop it. I want to thank once again, all you YouTubers and people that have watched me from all the countries. I'm going to show you something here right now. This, I don't know if you can see it, is my page. This are the countries that I'm being viewed in. I don't know if you can see it or not, but see. There we go. There we go. These are the people. Even though there's 1 or 2 views, I'm still being viewed in these countries. Now, those countries are viewing me. It's making me happy. I don't want to become rich. I just want to be known. Because people, the more they know you, the more they respect you or hate you. Hate can make you famous. Okay? Like can make you famous. It's your choice. Now everyone asks why the bed in the back. No, I told you my dog sleeps on it. Why is it like that that has no sheet on it? I take the sheet off every morning because, the dog sleeps on it, gets a little dirty, goes outside. Or because I want to lay down on it once in a while, if I'm not feeling good. If I go through chemo, I need it. So everyone be well. Much clown love. God bless. All you YouTubers, other countries, my 200 subscribers, I thank you. Tell people about the channel. I would appreciate it. There's going to be, I want to thank Adam from TheVloginLife for helping me out, putting me on his channel. He put me on his channel. It gave me views. I love it. He mentioned me. It was great. WazClan 1964, you're great. You sent me the Vegemite. Check out his channel. The man is from Australia. A great bloke. He's not the British bloke, but he is the Aussie bloke, not the Aussie, fat Aussie bastard. That's another channel. Okay. Also, I want to thank Andre. He's a furry that comes in the room, a gentleman that likes to dress in a animal costume. He's not a person that wants to have sex in it. He just likes the costume. Then I also want to thank, get my head here. My mind is, I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. Anyway, come on down. Subscribe to this channel if you want. The link will be down below to my Google Hangout. I will put it inside the description. I'm also going to put the VloginLife's description in there. He's got a music channel. You guys will love it. It's free music that you can download and play it in the background. He made it himself. You have his permission to use it. It'll say so on the channel. You click on the link, it takes you to an ad page. The ad page, you can bypass that, skip, click it, and it basically tells you right there, click to download. Now, I cannot use my Google Explorer, let's say, Google Explorer, my Google Chrome. I cannot, it only comes back as an MP thing. It comes back as a JPEG. But if I use my Internet Explorer, it downloads as an MP3. Now remember, you can use any of his music there for your intros, whatever you want. Go ahead. You click on it, you check it out. He's on my front page. Check it out, but I will put the link down below. Anything else? It's been 27 minutes, almost 30. I've been rambling on like a madman. God bless everyone. If you don't believe in God, may the aliens not anal probe you. If you don't believe in that, all I can tell you is enjoy your life for what it is. Don't hate. Don't discriminate. If you're going to hate, have a massive good reason. Remember, people, never turn your back on a juggalo after attacking them. They do have hatchets. Take care, people. Whoop, whoop. Much clown love. Peace.